Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English Listening Podcast. My name is Avery, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Melody.
Hi, Avery, and hello to all our listeners. We are so glad you decided to join us today. We have a topic that is really, really important.
It really is. Today, we are going to talk about dating. And more specifically, we are going to talk about signs that a relationship might not be healthy. We call these signs red flags.
Red flags. You've probably heard this phrase before. I think it's a great metaphor. Avery, can you explain what a metaphor is, just in case?
Of course. A metaphor is when you use a word or idea to represent another idea, to make it easier to understand. So think of a traffic light. Green means go, right? So a green flag in a relationship is a good sign.
Right, like when your partner is kind to your friends. That's a green flag.
Exactly. Yellow means slow down and be careful. A yellow flag is a smaller problem that you should pay attention to, but a red light means stop.
And that's what we're talking about today. A red flag is a big warning sign. It is a signal that a person or a relationship might be unhealthy or even dangerous. These are things you should not ignore.
That's the key. You should not ignore them. So we have a list of 10 common dating red flags to help you stay safe and happy. Are you ready, Melody?
I'm ready. Let's start with number 1. Red flag number 1 is they are rude to other people. This is about how they treat people who they don't need to impress.
Like service workers.
Exactly. For example, you go to a coffee shop and the barista makes a small mistake with their drink. Instead of being polite, your date gets angry and says something mean to the barista.
Right. That's always so uncomfortable to see. And what does that tell you? It tells you that when this person is not trying to impress you, they might not be a very kind person.
Yeah, pay attention to how they treat waiters, bus drivers, store clerks, and even their own family members. If they lack kindness and respect for others, that red flag is for you too.
It's a preview of how they might treat you in the future. Okay, moving on to red flag number 2. They don't listen to you. Communication is one of the most important parts of a healthy relationship.
Absolutely.
So when you are sharing a story or talking about your feelings, what are they doing? Are they looking at their phone the whole time? Do they interrupt you to talk about themselves?
Yes. Or maybe you tell them something important, like, I'm really nervous about my test tomorrow, and 5 minutes later they ask, so what are you doing tomorrow? They clearly didn't hear you.
Exactly. It shows that they are not present. They're not engaged with you. In a good relationship, your partner should be your best listener. If they're not, it might mean they don't value your thoughts and feelings.
It makes you feel very lonely, even when you're with them. Red flag number 3 is a big one. They are too controlling. There is a big difference between caring and controlling.
Yes, there is. Can you give an example?
Of course. A caring person might say, text me when you get home so I know you are safe. A controlling person says, you need to tell me where you are going, who you will be with, and text me every hour.
Right. That's a huge difference. Controlling behavior is about power. They want to control your life. They might even get upset if you hang out with your friends without them.
They might even try to tell you what to wear or who you can be friends with. This is not love. It's a sign that they don't trust you and they don't respect your independence.
You have a right to your own life, your own friends, and your own choices. And that controlling behavior often comes from a red flag number 4. They are extremely jealous.
Ah, yes, the green-eyed monster.
Exactly. A little bit of jealousy is a normal human emotion sometimes, but extreme jealousy is a problem. For example, they get angry if you even mention another person's name.
Or they look through your phone, reading your messages to see who you were talking to.
Yes, that's a huge invasion of privacy. This kind of jealousy is not a sign of love. It is a sign of insecurity and a lack of trust. They are afraid of losing you, so they try to control you through jealousy.
Right. A healthy relationship is built on trust, not suspicion. Number 5 is they never, ever apologize.
This is a difficult one. Nobody is perfect. In any relationship, people will make mistakes and hurt each other's feelings by accident.
Of course, that's normal.
But what happens after? A healthy partner will say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. But a person who shows this red flag will never admit they made a mistake.
Right. Instead, they might blame you. They might say something like,
well, I wouldn't have yelled if you hadn't made me angry.
Exactly. That's called deflecting blame. It shows that they are not mature enough to take responsibility for their own actions, and the relationship can't work without that.
Okay, red flag number 6 is maybe the most serious one on our list. They do not respect your boundaries, especially your no.
Yes, this is so important. No is a full sentence. A boundary is a limit you set for your own comfort and safety. It can be physical, like I don't like being tickled, or emotional, like please don't make jokes about my family.
Right, and a good partner will hear that, understand it, and respect it.
Immediately.
But a person who shows this red flag will ignore your boundaries. They will push you. They might say, oh, come on, it's just a joke, or don't be so sensitive. They try to make you feel like your feelings are wrong.
This is a huge sign of disrespect. If they don't respect a small no, they might not respect a big no later. Your comfort and safety are always the priority. All right, let's move to number 7. This one is more subtle. It's when they talk badly about every single one of their ex-partners.
Oh, the all my exes are crazy story. I've heard that one.
We all have. It's one thing if they had one bad breakup, but if they say every person they ever dated was a psycho, a liar, or a terrible person, you should be careful.
Why is that, Avery?
Well, a relationship involves two people. It's very rare that one person is 100% the problem. If they can't see their own role in why past relationships ended, it shows they don't learn from their mistakes.
That makes sense. They're just blaming everyone else. And it makes you wonder, one day will they be telling their next partner that you were the crazy one?
Exactly. It's a pattern.
This next one is all about how you feel. Red flag number 8 is they make you feel bad about yourself.
This is the bottom line, isn't it?
It really is. The person you date should be your biggest fan. They should support you, encourage you, and make you feel good and confident.
So what are the warning signs here?
They might give you backhanded compliments like, you look so nice today, I almost didn't recognize you. It sounds like a compliment, but it feels like an insult.
Right. Or they constantly criticize you. They criticize your clothes, your music, your friends, your hobbies. They slowly make you feel like you are not good enough.
Exactly. This is a form of emotional abuse. Your relationship should be a safe space where you can be yourself. If you feel you have to change to please them or you feel worse about yourself after seeing them, that is a huge red flag.
Okay, we are almost done. Red flag number 9 is they hide you from their friends and family.
Ooh, the secret relationship.
Yes. Now, at the very beginning of a relationship, it's normal to not meet everyone. But if months go by and you still haven't met a single one of their friends, or if they make excuses when you ask about their family,
That's a bit strange.
it's very strange. It could mean a few things. Maybe they aren't as serious about the relationship as you are, or they could be hiding something bigger, like maybe they already have another partner.
Wow, that's a scary thought, but it happens. A person who is genuinely proud and excited to be with you will want to share their life with you. They'll want you to meet the people who are important to them.
If you feel like a secret, you should ask why.
And that brings us to our final red flag. Number 10, they rush the relationship. This is sometimes called love bombing.
Love bombing? That sounds intense.
It is. It can feel wonderful at first. On the second date, they say, I've never felt this way before. After a week, they say, I love you, and are already talking about your future together. They shower you with gifts and attention.
That sounds good. So why is it a red flag?
Because it's often not real. It's a tactic to make you feel dependent on them very quickly. They overwhelm you with so much affection that you don't notice all the other red flags we've talked about.
Ah, I see. It's a distraction.
Exactly. A real, healthy connection takes time to build. It needs to grow slowly based on trust and getting to know the real person. If it feels too fast and too good to be true, you should be careful.
Wow, that was a lot of information, Melody, but so important. Let's do a very quick recap of our 10 red flags.
Good idea. Number 1, they're rude to others. 2, they don't listen. 3, they're controlling. 4, they're extremely jealous.
5, they never apologize. 6, they don't respect your no. 7, they say all their exes are crazy.
8, they make you feel bad about yourself. 9, they hide you from their world. And 10, they rush the relationship.
The main message here for all our listeners is to trust your intuition. That's your gut feeling. If a situation feels wrong or makes you uncomfortable, please listen to that feeling.
Absolutely. And it's so important to remember that it is okay to be single. It is much better to be happy and single than to be in an unhappy or unhealthy relationship.
Well said. And please remember, if you ever feel unsafe or worried in a relationship, talk to an adult you trust. It could be a parent, a teacher, a school counselor, or an older sibling. You are not alone.
That is the most important takeaway. Well, that is all the time we have for today's episode of the Easy English Listening Podcast.
We really hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for spending some time with us today.
Join us again next week. Until then, take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.